What is going on, water signs? This is your girl, Venus Archangel, here with another love reading for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're unsure of your placements, guys, I have a link for you guys in the description box below. Also, guys, please remember that these readings may not resonate with everybody, and that's totally fine. All right, y'all, let's see what's going on in your love lives today. Okay. 8 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles, excuse me. 3 of Wands. The Judgment card is coming up here too. This relationship is crazy. crazy, transformative, okay? Transformative and crazy. So I guess we have a new word, water signs. Trazy. Hashtag Trazy. Okay. Trazy. Hashtag Trazy. Anyway. Oh my goodness. My Gemini moon just never ceases to amaze. Okay. And I'm being so sarcastic with that. The underlying energy is High Priestess, which talks about trusting oneself and going with the intuition, going with your instincts. Now, I do get this feeling here that the relationship here is going through a time of review. There's a lot of looking back. There's a lot of seeing where everyone has come, looking at how much work has been putting into. You could tell by even each person here is looking at the past, or in some ways, maybe not looking necessarily at the past, but looking at what to expect. Because this person here with the Wheel of Fortune, the 3 of Wands. This person here with the 3 of Wands is looking out, right? They've done the work. They're doing the work right now. And they're just waiting for some sort of return. They're looking for some sort of return to come in. Well, this individual here has been putting in and busting their ass since day one. Okay, they've been tired, right? They're tired right now. But the thing is, they're starting to finally see the results that they're looking for, I feel. But they're not necessarily satisfied. So, yeah, this is a time of review. How much work do they have to continue to put in? How much work have they put in? Who are they now? After all that work, they still resonate as the person that still wants what they've been committed to. Big questions. We're going to look into them, right? We're going to look into it. What's going on in the internal energies for each? No shit. Right here with the 5 of Pentacles. This person's feeling left out in the cold, tired, struggling. There's a lack mentality here. That's what it indicates. But why? I mean, if they're just finally starting to manifest what they've been looking for, of course they would feel like, okay, well, I want some more. I want what I wanted. Now the 2 of Swords is coming up for the 3 of Wands individual, so they may not be. There may be a decision that they haven't necessarily made about the connection, right? Something to expect, right? There's some sort of decision that they have to make, or that they're keeping the balance of a situation that's very difficult for them right now. The thing here, the key thing is that they're not the blindfolded. They're not looking ahead of them to make the decision that they need to. The clarity is sitting right in front of them to be able to utilize their truth, but there's something else that they're holding out for, I think. Okay. The Star, wow, everybody's getting a star in that area. Okay, at least air signs got the Star in the same placement. Now Judgment and the Star together, that's definitely like new truths, in my opinion. Well, it's a new beginning, right? But it definitely one inspired based off of, you know, a fresh start. This is a fresh start in a way. And Judgment in a way is also a fresh start. You're starting from scratch. You're a new individual. You've risen from the ashes, right? It's time to make an action though towards what truly makes you happy, who you truly are now, because you're not the same individual back when this relationship started, right? I think that's why this Judgment card is coming up. It's like everybody's gonna have to kind of start from scratch, and I feel like this person is in a way, trying to manifest, but at the same time they're not truly looking at the situation to kind of call it out there, like, hey, look, I'm not really the same person. I'm not saying this is a breakup coming up or anything like that, but what I am saying is that each person has changed dramatically, and it happened. It just happened. So everybody may not be on the same page, and that's okay, because everybody's trying to get on their own page right now. Let's take a look at the external energies here with the relationship, see what's going on. The Queen of Wands this time. Oof, I like it. Queen of Wands. external energy for the other person here. Let's see what's going on with this. Hangman. It's upside down too. I had just went through all these cards to flip them upright, and that card was upside down. Very interesting. Usually I leave it upside down. I read that card reversed because it shows enlightenment to me. I like it. But someone told me, flip it right up. Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't just flip something else upside down again. Probably did, because that card was not meant to come out like that. But anyway, okay, so you're the Eight of Wands. See, that's why I get the Eight of Wands and the Queen of Wands a little bit confused. You can tell they look very similar. But the thing is, like the Queen of Wands, she always will make progress. That's the thing. And I feel like the Seven of Pentacles here is more emphasis on not necessarily like the lack, of course. So I think this person is very aware of what's lacking in their life, no doubt. But at the same time, I feel like they are making progress. They're pushing through the struggle regardless. They're pushing through the struggle because it truly resonates with who they are. They're rising from a higher to a higher vibration. This person could even be a fire sign. But at the same time, right? Pick whichever side it is. Right? It doesn't necessarily have to be a fire sign here. It could be anybody. But at the same time, this person is very driven. The Queen of Wands, very driven. I feel like both parties are both waiting at this point. Because the Queen of Wands, yeah, she can get impatient and tired of waiting, of course. I feel like now it's just about the waiting period. Everybody's been putting in work. Everybody's been doing what they want to do. But at the same time, I feel like the Three of Wands individual here is not really, the progression of this relationship is on hold for a second because this person doesn't know what to decide. Hangman energy, taking a second to look at a situation from a different angle, look at a perspective from a different perspective. Upside down, looking at it from another side. Left, right, left, right, and center. Right, they're looking at all that in a different area. Like they're taking some time now to look, but they're in their inability to create, or to not create, or to make a decision rather, is what's holding the relationship up. It's holding them up, honestly. It truly is. It's holding them up. If they want something to happen, they gotta take action. This Three of Wands, it's like, yeah, they're waiting on something. Waiting on what? Waiting on your own stuff to come through. Because at the end of the day, you're the only person in here that's holding yourself up here. This person's still pushing through. This person's still fighting for it. Five of Pentacles, you don't stop. It's a change. This is a change in their environment. This is a change in what they commit to potentially, right? They're still trying to figure out whether this is something they want to commit to or not. But they've been diligent at it for quite some time. So it's like, it's hard. I don't think this person is necessarily really ready to kind of like break free from that, if that makes sense. I'm not saying that this person is being very clingy, but I'm saying that this person has put in a lot of work. The Queen of Wands is coming up in this reading for this individual. It doesn't have to be a female either, because there's a Queen of Wands here, but there is the Queen of Wands here. So this person is diligent, is focused. They know what they want. They're honest with themselves. They're very transparent, these individuals. The only person here that I see that's not making much progress right now is this individual here that doesn't know what they want. Hangman, Two of Swords. And the only way for them to really know to know what they want, or to come up with a decision, they have to see the situation for what it is. They have to take off the blindfold right now. There's something that they're not seeing, and it could be on purpose. It could be that they just don't see it. The whole focus is just looking at something from a different perspective. And if they can gain that perspective, they'll be able to make the decisions they need to regarding where they want to go, where they want to take their situation, what they want to manifest. Because the star is in the internal aspect of this relationship. The star is there, and even externally, you have the Eight of Wands, which talks about progress. There is progress that can be made. It all depends on what each individual wants, what someone needs to do. Taking action. Action is important. You can sit there and dream about it all day, but if you're not doing anything about it, then you're not going to make anything happen. So And it goes vice versa. If you're just doing stuff, where are you trying to go? You're just making stuff happen. You just know the real direction. So I feel like that's the thing. This person here has to come up with what they want to do. And at least I feel like they do know already. But they have a different perspective they need to look at. And that's what they need to conquer right now. And this person here, what do they want to go for? What do they want? What is lacking in the relationship? Is it passion, fun, excitement? They're not probably having a lot of fun. That's what I can understand. But they've changed so much. They probably just don't want to deal with it. They're probably just like, this person over here, it's like they're working so hard. They just want to enjoy something. They want to enjoy life. They want to see progress being made. They've been the Queen of Wands. They've been Seven of Pentacles leading this for quite some time. They want to see progress. Everybody in this, even including this set 3 of Wands person, wants to see progress. It all stems from this, and it all stems from this. You don't need this relationship to make you happy or make you have some fun. If you want to have fun, do that, right? You don't have to worry about this. Just like how the 5 of Pentacles in the Rider Waite, how they ignored that church, they found their own way of finding stability. That's the same thing, same principle. You can find your own happiness. You can find your own way. You can find your own passions. You can have your own fun. You don't need anyone else to do it. And it does feel, it kind of sucks, especially if you're doing the solo and trying to build a relationship on your own. And you've been busting your ass and waiting for forever. But don't let this keep you. Don't let this diligent work ethic keep you from having fun and enjoying your space, enjoying your life. You're not the same individual and you know it. But at the same time, it takes it's time to make action on it. Take action on that. To resonate with that new truth. Both parties have not been the same. There's no turning back now. All right, water signs, this has been your reading. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Love you guys so much, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. All right, now, bye.